Yo, what is good, yo? It's your boy Ty back here with another video. In this video today, we are going to be doing new Dark Matter Rewards Steve Nash gameplay. Now, if you guys are unaware on how you do end up getting the free Steve Nash Dark Matter card, you do have to come in here and obviously do each and every one of these challenges. I gotta find it here where Steve Nash is right here. All of these challenges, you do have to score 42 points in triple threat online games with point guard Suns players, 22 assists in offline games, 8 3-pointers in a single challenge game, as well as 13 rebounds in a single game, as well as each and every one of these challenges. So win triple threat offline, win an online triple threat, and then win unlimited games. So it's not necessarily the easiest challenges to get done. I would say an hour and 30 minutes to 2 hours is what it's going to take you to get this Dark Matter Steve Nash card. Before we dive into it, massive shout out to Jonathan Isaac for letting me hop on his account. He got it out. I was busy this morning, didn't really have time for the game, so he got it out on his account and is willing to let me hop on and show what Steve Nash can do. 6'3", 195 pounds for Nash. 98 3 ball. He does have a 95 driving dunk, 98 ball handle, 95 steal, 95 perimeter, 98 speed ball acceleration, as well as a 98 lateral quickness. Tendency wise, 100 driving dunk tendency. Defensive tendencies for Nash are through the roof as well. 50 Hall of Famers: catch and shoot, relentless finisher, ankle breaker, dimer, pickpocket, clamps, heart crusher, interceptor, intimidator, trapper, Hall of Fame showtime. That's a big badge. Handles today's quick first step, space creator, tight handers, unbuckable, deadeye, flexible, hot zone hunter, range extender. Does have the Hall of Fame steady, which turns to Hall of Fame blinders on next gen. And obviously on current gen, he's lacking a few of these other badges that you might want on a traditional Steve Nash card. Looking at Steve Nash here in Troydan, now the first thing I do like about Steve is just how fast he is. His speed attributes are crazy. Now again, he is only 6 foot, so what is he, 6'3"? And I would say his release doesn't necessarily feel the smoothest to me. Now that's just my first initial indication, is that his release just doesn't feel the smoothest. It's not terrible. It's just, as far as releases for point guards in today's game, it doesn't feel like it's going to be a top tier release. Not the worst, but again, just not a top tier release. I mean, honestly, you could honestly say stat and badge wise, he's close to an invincible card. He is. He's got 50 Hall of Famers, yes. Obviously, if that was low 60s, the card would be a little bit better. But he has basically every Hall of Fame badge you could want on Hall of Fame. So Steve Nash does have a lot going for him. Release-wise, I would say with steady, I'm not a huge fan on current gen, especially just because, I mean, you guys can see how much am I greening right now with Steve Nash. It's not a very high percentage of my shots that are being greened right now. Maybe 10%, if that, right now with Steve Nash. And I feel like the more I shoot with him, obviously, the more I'll get it down. But I just want to see another green from you, Steve. Like, am I just so unlocked that I can't green with you? What's the word with you, Mr. Steve Nash? There's finally a green. Animation-wise, I don't know. I don't know about that green window there. He does have a nice behind the back, decent peak. Again, I just got to figure out that release. And ultimately, if I figure out the release, he'll be a lot better, because we know attacking the rim, at least on current gen, what Hall of Fame showtime can do. So if on next gen he's anything like he is on current gen, I'm just not going to be sure about this release. That's the first thing, just because release-wise, I was bad on current gen. The Hall of Fame steady on current gen, it's kind of a little bit of a negative. On next gen, obviously, it turns to Hall of Fame blinders, which is a much needed kind of thing for a lot of, you know, for a guy like Steve Nash, who his playing time on next gen is really going to be, I mean, if the Hall of Fame blinders is really like that for him. Otherwise, I mean, how many people are honestly going to come out there and use Steve Nash? He is a free card, so that's part of the good things about him. But how good of a free card can Steve Nash be? That's the really big question mark. Especially for people on next gen who do like to cheese. I mean, maybe Steve Nash with Hall of Fame blinders, you can maybe make a case for him being that good, but that might be about it. Obviously, next gen's still gonna have pretty solid dribble sticks. Okay, we know that. Quick stopping on next gen is gonna be there as well. So there is a lot to like on next gen with Steve Nash. A lot more to like on next gen than current gen, in my opinion. One thing about current gen is Hall of Fame showtime can take people a long ways, but the fact that he's 6'3" on current gen with no Hall of Fame blinders, it's just not. It's gonna be tougher to use him if you are on current gen compared to if you're on next gen. Oh yeah, let's get into it. I might not be the biggest cheese ball on next gen as far as dribble moves, as far as all that type of stuff, but I will say I'm excited to use Steve Nash and just see what he can do. Okay, when I got enough space, I just need to let it fly though. That's my thing. Yeah, there it is. There it is. There it is. And I got a full. Part of the reason was because I dribbled nearly that entire possession. But that's a good shot for Nash. I got to be able to knock that one down. Oh, yeah, Steve. Oh, yeah, Steve. Oh, yeah, Steve. That's green, too. Good shot, my boy, Steve Nash. Come here. I don't know how people be moving on next gen. Like, some people could just move and automatically just go crazy. For me, I'm not really like that. I need some good practice, some good repetition. Come here. Blinders? Come on, Steve. He's really to the side of you. That should have been green. Like, the way he moves compared to taller players with shifty or quick, it's just not the same. Like, a Bobo, for example, it's much easier to get space with Bobo compared to a guy like Steve Nash. Now, Steve Nash, when he gets open, is going to be green the majority of the time. And the good thing about him is because of the blinders badge, he's not going to need much space. It's just getting open, right? That's going to be the hard part for Mr. Steve Nash. What badge we got? You got Listen, Steve. Listen, Steve. I worked that hard to get you badge. For you to have lock badge. I got lock badge, so it's not nearly as fun. I'm running right by him. I'm running right by him. Oh, yeah, Danny, give me one. I got a green with you. Good shot. Nonetheless, good shot, Danny Ferry. That's got to be green every time. Let's see what this lock badge get into, though. Charge, should be. I was going to say, I got lock badge, and he ran right into me. Great call, ref. Now, if I didn't have lock badge, I mean, then I wouldn't have been mad if I'd have got called for a foul. Green. Chicken man, Steve Nash. Or get it to Steve. We're stopping right here. Can you green? That's too deep. My fault, baby. I knew it was too deep for you, especially without badge. I just wanted to test the limits. Give me a stop. Oh, yeah, lock badge. Show me. Show me what that lock badge get into, Steve. Show me what the lock badge get into then. Oh, yeah, Steve. To the cup. Okay, he can slam it down as well. I'm liking Steve Nash on next gen so far. Just slam it down then, big fella. Come here. Yeah, straight to the cup. Straight to the cup. Steve Nash, another slam dunk. And I do wish he had sharp badge. I do. Because if he had sharp badge, I would be going crazy right now. You better step up. Nobody steps up, but you know Steve Nash is going to take advantage of that. I want to get him a break because he about has takeover again. Let's get him a break before he gets up there. Good. Oh, this guy I'm playing has got to just do his thing, man. I'm not going to sit here and lie. The score is what it is. You just might as well get up out of here. Steve Nash has doubled up your entire team. Steve Nash is 25. Your team has 12. Like, you are down so bad, and I need to just leave Steve in the game since he got take. I'm a quick stop right here. Watch this. Why my quick stop not work? Oh, my goodness, Ty. Just attack the rim, Steve. Oh my goodness, y'all see the vertical? His head about hit the rim right there. All right, that's your last possession, then we're fouling you and getting you a break. Oh, I got a green, Ty. You got a green. I know he's tired, but we got a green. Late in the second quarter, we got my mans up out of there. Next gen wise, I would say Steve Nash is okay. We're gonna see on current gen and Triple Threat Online how he plays. Opponent here running Clem Haskins, it's Eric Bledsoe and Boris Diaw. Very intriguing kind of lineup he decided to go with. Either way, let's see. Steve Nash on Eric Bledsoe. Should be a pretty intriguing matchup. Eric Bledsoe is a decent enough defender in his own right. I feel like Steve Nash feels solid on current gen. On next gen, it's like players that can like get that speed burst animation. Short players do not even come close to being nearly as good as tall players with that. It's just the way it is. Good shot on the first possession of the game. I mean, wide open, I'll take it. I struggle with his release on current gen. Next gen, it really wasn't a release problem at all. Give me the rock. Come here. Back up. Just don't get on current gen. Why he got to be so aggressive? Oh, my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. That's a good move. I just can't green with you, Steve. I don't know what your issue is right now. Come here. 7 seconds. Give me a reset. Good shot again. 23. You got steady. You got blinders for what? I just want to see one green, Steve. It's another good shot. 5%. It's about time you knock down a shot. Look, I don't know if it's possible to green with you or not, but it's about time you knock one down. You're telling me I had to shoot 4 wide open I guess, bro. Come here. All right, Steve, I know you're going to be able to pass the ball in current gen. I know you're going to be able to get Showtime dunks. But if you're 6'3" and I can't consistently knock down shots with you, that's kind of an issue. I mean, it's just kind of an issue. Current gen, next gen, it's not going to matter. I need to be able to knock down shots with you. It doesn't seem like it's that easy to get open with him even. I mean, maybe that's a me problem because it probably is, but like, I can't get open. I'm getting delayed peaks. I'm struggling with his release. It's just been a disastrous start. Thank you. Finally, I get an open shot. And look what happens. You knock it down. I crabbed you? There's no way that's lightly. And with blinders or with steady, he should be knocking down at least some of these lightlies. I don't expect it 24/7, but he should be knocking down some because that's what steady should be doing. I mean, it should be allowing him to knock down more of these contested type shots. Come on, Steve. Bro, I'm in an absolute box right now. I don't know what you want me to say. Like, I'm literally in a box. And I can't usually move and groove on current. Like, probably because he's just selling out and double teaming, though. I need somebody to take over, and that somebody's got to be Steve Nash. Like, you've got to find a way to take over this game. The way this guy's playing defense is absolutely terrible. Thank you. Green. Okay, Steve, that one was smooth. Where's that been at all my life? That was a smooth possession. That's got to be great. And of course you miss another open. Like, we've got to be better. You've got to be better, and I've got to be better. I mean, I get it. I shouldn't have shot that. But where's the steady effect? I get it. You want to have fun. You want to sweat in TTO. But, like, how DBG feels about Unlimited is how I feel about TTO. Why am I getting double teamed in triple threat?
Whoa, just take it easy, man.
See what happens when I get an open look with Steve Nash? Like, just chill. Back up. Can I come back and win a game? I need to stop first. A stop first would be amazing. Just give me a stop. Thank you. My ball, too. Did he try throwing a flashy on me? That's the ultimate disrespect if he did. Back to me. Come here. Bro. Just back up. And it's like, at this point, I got maybe one possession left with Steve. So, of course, I'm going to be selfish. Of course, I'm going to 300. Of course. Oh, my goodness. Stop getting delayed animations. Thank you. Green. I like his release. I can't say I'm not. I've greened the last 3 wide opens with him. How can I sit here and say I don't like his release? Oh, the comeback's on. Oh, you're missing. It's a cold. It's a cold ring and you got a green animation. I seen it all. Steve Nash was 5 of 14 from 3, guys. What more do you want me to say? Here's my final takeaway on the Dark Matter Steve Nash. Unless you're a Steve Nash fan, unless you're a Phoenix Suns fan, there's zero reason to grind for this card. On next gen, very, very mid, very mediocre card. The only thing he's got is Hall of Fame blinder. So, I mean, here's my thing. Why would you grind for Steve Nash when you can buy this guy right here? Like, it's my whole thing. Why would you grind for him when you can buy a Pink Diamond Nicholas Batum, who is way better for less than 10,000? That's my thing on next gen. Current gen, the dude's is a bona fide scrub. The dude literally cannot play for you on current gen. It's just that simple. It's cool that 2K added him today, but 100% he is not worth the grind. I hope you guys did enjoy the video. Drop a like on the video, subscribe if you are new, and as always, man, I love you guys, and have a blessed day.